Hey guys, my name is Nicole. Welcome back to my channel. I have another Goodwill haul to show you today. This is from several different stores, and the footage that you saw at the beginning of the video is actually a Goodwill Outlet. I don't know if you have one of those around you, but there's two in the St. Louis area, and the outlets are pretty crazy. So it's actually where most of the inventory comes that doesn't sell at the regular Goodwill stores. It'll come to an outlet and it's just like in these big bins. Things aren't even really priced. You have to just fill up your cart and then you pay by the weight at the end of your shopping trip. So like, I think glasswares were like one price. I want to say they were like 20 cents a pound, and then other tableware was like 12 cents a pound, I think. And then books are like a whole other price. But everything was so cheap. It's definitely very like rummagey. You're kind of digging through these bins. I think my whole cartload was about $28, and I went with my friend Zoe and she spent another $20. So I think it was about, like, we had an overflowing cart that we paid about like under $50 for. So it was pretty crazy. I can't say that I have any great antiques for this haul. I definitely have a lot of things that I need to upcycle. If you're new to my channel, I have two antique booths. It's called Green Onion Vintage, and I sell antiques and handmade goods, upcycled projects, and refinished furniture. So with that said, I'm going to show you everything that I got for today's video. I've definitely been on a basket kick, and I think I found this one at the outlet. So I probably paid like literally a nickel for this because it barely weighs anything. Just a cute little apple basket. I'll just go through all the baskets with you. This was from a different Goodwill, so I paid $3, and I think it was 25% off. I like that it's already got the green going for it, because if you are not new to my channel, you know that I am going to do most things green if I can. I got this big basket from a local resale shop that is sadly going out of business. I really enjoyed shopping at that store, and I got a couple pieces of furniture while I'm there and a few other smalls that I'll share with you here. So I paid $13 for it, which is a little more than I probably wanted to pay, but it's really nice. I mean, there's just nothing wrong with it. It's a nice big size. I don't know if I'll sell this one or if I end up keeping it, because I'm a little bit of a hoarder right now when it comes to baskets. Can you see that pile? I mean, look at this one, would fit like right on top of there. So I was happy with this one. And then this little apple basket, I paid $2 for at an entirely different Goodwill. But I just really liked that it was kind of rustic. And I'm not going to do anything to this one. I just like it how it is. And then just a cute little, you know, another basket. Nothing special, but I think I paid like $1 for this one. So this was kind of cool, and it's from the Goodwill Outlet, so I probably paid, you know, $1 or $2 because it's got a little bit of weight to it. It was marked $15, so wherever it came from, they didn't get that price. But I think that with some paint and some other kind of creative idea that I'm sure will come to me at some point, that this can be really cool. I really think I'm just probably going to go light with it and distress it really well and see how it looks at that point. But I thought this had some good potential. And like I said, I didn't find a lot of antiques, but I do think I found some good houseware things, and for such a good price. So this is just a cute little teapot. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It just needs cleaned. But I liked just the texture of it, and of course it's white. That's an easy to sell item. And then I thought this one was cute for springtime. Just got like all these little garden pictures on it. If you've seen my other upcycle videos, you know that sometimes I'll paint these. But I think that these are just kind of cute how they are. And so I'll save my time. And this was also from the Goodwill Outlet, so I mean, maybe I paid $1 when it comes down to it. I like the kind of vintage details on the sides. And it's white, it says made in Portugal. It's, from what I can tell, doesn't have any chips or anything, so I thought that was just a really pretty little bowl. I also grabbed these at the Goodwill Outlet. Now this is not something that I probably would have purchased even like a month ago, but I'm definitely kind of into more like vintagey gold right now. I don't know, it's probably just a phase. But I got this one. Can you see the detail really well? I just thought that was really pretty. And I love how like boho my baby's nursery is turning out. And I keep just like kind of throwing in things like this that are gold and antique-y. And I'll have to take you guys through there for like a finished tour, because I've done the remodeling video a few weeks ago, actually a few months ago at this point. I'm so glad I did it when I did, because I am way too pregnant right now to be painting a nursery and all that. But you guys didn't get to see like the finished result yet of all the other decor. I just thought this one was really beautiful. So in my last upcycling video, I did this like vintage camera inspired picture. So I'll probably do something similar to that, unless I get some of my maternity pictures printed. Maybe I'll do some of those in there. But these were, I think, like I said, like 24 cents a pound. So very, very cheap. I don't even know where I got this. I think I got this at that resale shop that's closing, and I think I paid a couple dollars for it. It's just a wood plate, and I made sure to grab this because I'm actually been looking for wood plates. I am definitely going to start a collection of them to have on hand, because when I find a glass cloche at Goodwill, which I find pretty regularly, if you pair those things together, it's super on trend and you can charge a lot of money for it in the booth. So I've definitely wanted to grab this one. And if I don't use it with the glass cloche, I like to make like door hangers, like a front door hanger out of the wood rounds. So this one has a lot of options for me, and like I said, a couple dollars. My last basket's this one. This is one my mom picked up at our shop in Greenville. It has like these cool leather hinges. Just another nice picnic basket. I don't know that I'm gonna even paint this one. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold on to it for a bit like I normally do and try to decide. But it's in really good shape. I think she paid under $10 for it. Now here's something I super regret buying, because it's been shedding like crazy, and I should have paid attention to that in the store. This is like actual preserved boxwood, so the leaves are just, they've seen better days. They just keep falling off. But I thought if I could just refinish this and try to save the boxwood, I think I could get like decent money for it. I would definitely want to do like that kind of light gray cement treatment with the baking soda and the paint, and then white wax it so it looks like cement. I think it would turn out really pretty. I might even do like a stamp on it, but I just hope that the boxwood holds out for me. I'm going to try to spritz it maybe with some water and see if that helps. And if not, I'll swap out the florals for something else. I picked up this mirror. I picked up this little window mirror guy. I know he's a little dated, but I think I can actually unscrew the mirror completely from the back and then paint this. I don't know that I'll leave it a mirror in here, or I might paint it black like as if it was like a chalkboard. That might modernize it quite a bit. Oh, it's hard to show things with reflections. But we'll see. We'll see how this one goes. I only paid $3. I feel like there's some room for me to make some money, even if it's a little outdated. But I think like with a cute little wreath and some more like farmhousey colors, I think it'll be really cute. Just needs a little bit of help. Grab this mini shutter. It was $2. I have a lot of luck selling like any kind of shutter piece, so I'll probably open it up like this and hang a wreath on it. Just kind of make like a little statement piece. I don't know that I'll paint it or leave it wood. But I mean, for $2, this is like a really good kind of blank slate for me to make a project out of. And I can probably sell it for honestly closer to $20, $25. This was a fun find at the Goodwill Outlet because it's a Lazy Susan and it's nice and big. It's like really sturdy and heavy. And several people have been telling me that I need a Lazy Susan to do my projects on, especially like my canisters and stuff, where I can set it on there and just spin it around as I paint. And so I found this one, and I was kind of bummed because it has all these holes around the outside. But then I remembered that I could use it for myself, and it was originally $2. But like I said, I got it out the outlet, so I mean, I probably still paid about $2, honestly, because it's pretty heavy. But I will take it. I almost forgot to show you my one true antique of this haul was this really cool scale. It actually works. Now this has to be truly old. Like I'd be shocked if this is a reproduction. It does say some stuff on here. So it has its little tray still. As you can see, it probably, I think it's definitely copper underneath there. Now I'm wondering if I should try to shine that up a bit. What to do? I don't think all of this is copper. This was probably supposed to be black. It's just mostly lost its paint. But the dial itself looks like it was copper. Oh man, that's like my favorite thing to feature. So I might try to clean that up for you guys in a different video. Down here it says some stuff. I can't really read it. Something manufacturing company, Chicago. 1898, 1898, and 1903. If it's really that old, you guys tell me, do you think it's really that old? I'd be pretty surprised, but it is really cool. It's definitely from Chicago. I don't know if you can see, like, there is some text there. So this is really neat. Now I paid $36 for this at that resale shop that's closing down. And I felt like that was a fair price. I don't know that I'll be able to get more than maybe like 65 or 70 for it, but I will check eBay before I put any price on it to see kind of how they're going in other parts of the country. I'm also pretty torn because I've been really wanting a scale actually, and this one's pretty cool, especially if I can get that copper to come back to life. Oh, this one's cool. So this was like one of my favorite things I found. I haven't really had any luck finding like true antiques for a while, and I find that our Goodwills, they're fine for like upcycle projects, but not so much for actual antique items. I think that those get picked up pretty quickly. So I was excited to find this. I know 36 was maybe a little high, but I think I'll be able to double my money about so, unless it stays in my kitchen, which in that case, $36 I think is a really good deal. Okay, I'm kind of shifting you guys this way towards my kitchen table because I have a collection of glassware to show you, and that's kind of my last thing from all the Goodwills. Oh, I did buy, I found actually two of these. One has a lid and one does not. They're just like new paint cans. I don't know, where do you go to buy new paint cans? I'm not sure, but I've got these both at Goodwill. One was for a price, so I paid $3 for this one. This one was at the outlet, so it was probably like 25 cents because it's so light. But if you also watch Julie's Signs and Designs, or Designs and Signs, she recently redid a bunch of paint cans, and I thought they were so cool. And I'm just like always recycling my paint cans, never keeping them. So when I saw these for such a good price, I thought that would be a really good chance for me to try out some crafts with these. Now I picked this up at an entirely different Goodwill. I think I maybe went to 5 different locations in the past week and a half. I mean, dated, this is probably what, 80s, maybe 90s. False graph, doesn't have a year on it. So I'm not saying like I love this or anything, but it was in perfect condition. I paid, where does it say? $2 for it. So I'll probably just sell this as is. I feel kind of silly like painting it when there's literally nothing wrong with it. It's food safe right now. There's my receipt in there. So that's one canister that I'm probably just gonna put probably in my Greenville booth. Couple like random pieces of glassware that I'm gonna paint. This says Paul Mason, just kind of like a milk bottle, which I think those are always fun to do something with. And this is just an IKEA glass jar, but I got it at the outlet again, so it was probably like less than $1. I just kind of like the old-fashioned shape of it, but I'll probably turn it into some kind of planter. I grabbed this candle stand at the outlet. It was just, you know, black iron. That's pretty popular right now, so I don't typically pass up things like that, and it was probably, again, like $1. This is just a canister. I think it's probably Mainstays. That's originally like a Walmart brand. So I got this at the outlet. It's pretty gross, so I need to wash this for sure. But this is just a very nice blank slate for me to do some cool crafts on. There's not really anything wrong with it, so I could probably just sell it as is, or I might put like one of my crockery stamps on it just to dress it up a little bit and then get a few dollars for it. But there's definitely profit in this. I got it at the outlet, so again, probably $1 or $2 for that. Having a hard time remembering where I got this one. I don't even know. One of the Goodwills. There's no sticker on it, so I think it was probably from the outlet too. I don't love like the artwork, but I think I could probably sell it as is, especially like in my Greenville store where I have a better time like selling antiques. I think this would go there. I mean, it's cute for spring, and I kind of hate to like mess up the crackling of the crockery and all that. So nice that I don't have to paint everything at least. My last crock is from the Goodwill Outlet. It's originally from IKEA, I want to say. No, maybe not, because it says Japan on the bottom. It does have a small chip in the rim that you can't see, like right around here. So I think I can repair that chip with the air dry clay that I use. I kind of hate to paint this though, but I think that since I'm going to have to repair it, I'm going to need to paint it. I have like some ideas to do some kind of like anthropology inspired clay decor. Let me show you. Here they are. So I've been using more Iron Orchid design products. It's sold at the shop that I have one of my booths at. So at my treasure house, you can buy Iron Orchid supplies there. So I grabbed this bird one that I've been eyeing for a while. And these are molds that you put the Iron Orchid clay into, or really probably any kind of air drying clay. And then you can apply it to pretty much anything. And I typically will glue things on just to make sure that they're going to adhere really well. And I also grabbed this floral one. So I'm thinking for some of these crocks, I could do like I said, I've seen some like Anthropologie, not necessarily crocks, but other items in their store where they'll keep the colors really neutral, but they create a lot of interest with like the detail work. So it's not necessarily that they're using a lot of color, but they are using a lot of texture and pattern. So I think for some of these crocks, I want to just kind of build up like some designs using these clay pieces. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to go, but then if I like paint it all like a really nice neutral color, which Dixie Belle has some really beautiful off-whites. The one that I'm using a lot right now is called Drop Cloth. I just feel like that would be really pretty. So the color will be really muted, but there'll be like a lot of design going on with the clay. So that's going to be my next video probably, because I really want to get started on that like today. I'll probably do that next actually, and just jump right into recording that one because I want to see how that looks. So like even on the paint can here, just imagine like some flowers going up it, but the can itself would actually be just like a really soft white, and then like some greenery in the top or lavender or something. That's kind of my vision. Hopefully that's not too time consuming, but I think that'll be really fun. So even if it takes me a while to do it, I know that I'm going to enjoy that process. I almost forgot to include this. This was the dresser that I also got at that same resale shop that is closing down. I paid $50 for it. It was solid blue. And in my last video, I painted it this gingham pattern, which I still love so much. It's sitting at home with me right now because there's no space in my booth yet, but I do think I'm going to charge closer to $165 for it. So that was another part of my haul for this week. Alright guys, that is it for today's video. I think that's everything I have to share with you. I've been shopping a lot, but I'm definitely slowing down as I'm approaching week 38 of this pregnancy. So I am getting tired. I don't know that I'm going to do much more Goodwill shopping before the baby comes. I'll try. I will try. Make sure that you like and subscribe though, because I will have all of these upcycle projects coming up soon, and then I will take you into my antique booth and show you how they look there, as well as share with you how much these things sell for, how much of a profit that I make. So it's a super fun business. I know some of you have really been enjoying kind of coming along with me as I work on everything, and I appreciate you guys being here so much and supporting me. And I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. Bye.